Pre-post harvest coffee harvesting lagaw por ektin training Friday de thagishi coffee farm Mongsanyimti Bosti Mokokchung district de training the organic coffee Luyamer Mongsanyimti pra Coffee Board of India logode milikina organize krushi aro Chief Information Commissioner I Miyun and Jamir pra host krushi resource person Coffee Board of India pra Jayanta Ghosh kun Coffee Board Johar laga Deputy Director Extension ase tai pra krushi ki Nagaland coffee do bishi bal ase kintu international market te thagibole kiniga process kurbo aro technology chulabole janibo lage tai khushi ki Nagaland coffee do farmers kar interest thagilibi market linkage na thakya nimide success na paigina se I Miyun and Jamir pra khushi ki farmers kan coffee plantation korea do sokar pra encourage korea nimide ase aro training pra janaishi ki ordinary manubi to farming kuribole lage advisor tongpang mozakam pra khushi ki mokokchung de coffee plantation bishi kurishe kintu farmers kan ge itu opore ku jankari nadia nimide fail hushi
Nagaland Plantation Development Corporation, no, they was the pioneer in taking up the coffee. But somehow for certain things it got winded up. And then slowly during the 9 plant period, Coffee Board has taken up coffee from 9 plant till today. And in 2015-16, Land Resource Development Department has come forward as a nodal department, and they started helping Coffee Board and the coffee farmers to take up the coffee. But here what I mean to say is that individual farmers, they should be well equipped with the training facilities and more knowledge on coffee cultivation, because Nagaland is having so many districts. It's almost like 19 districts as of now, isn't it? So there the coffee is spreading everywhere. Some places Arabica coffee is coming out, some places Robusta coffee is coming out. So the growers need to know more about the cultivation practices and how things has to move on. Presently, the current situation of coffee in the state of Nagaland is, I am seeing it is very good. Entire northeastern region where the elevation is more than 1000 meters, say around 750 to 1500 meters MSL, Arabica coffee is coming up well. And in Nagaland, many places, this Arabica coffee is one of the important crop which is having a very wide demand in the international market. And Arabica is fetching a better price than Robusta coffee. But where the elevation is not good, is not suiting for Arabica, they can go for Robusta plantation. I am seeing there is an ample scope, because there are a lot of outside traders coming out to purchase the coffee of Nagaland and entire northeastern region. So recently Northeast traders, they have come and they have lifted the coffee and they are giving outright prices, even though Coffee Board is having market support scheme. But as I have told earlier, instantly the money that the farmers are getting is from the direct trading by the traders. There are 7 coffee outlets came out in Kohima and Dimapur. The local product of Nagaland, they are outsourcing, they are blending it, they are roasting, they are grinding, and many cafe shops are coming out. I came to understand that one of the coffee grower has also got an export license for exporting the coffee internationally. So in the future, I see there is enough potentiality, high potentiality of coffee. In fact, the farmers has to be aware, government bodies has to be aware, and we ourselves also has to reach to the farmers in their need to give the technical expertise. And as you know, Coffee Board is always there to give incentives. A subsidy component is there for them. Like when they go for new creation, we are giving 50,000 per hectare subsidy. And for consolidation, the old plantation, we are giving 30,000. And we are giving, for quality upgradation, we are giving cemented platform, that is drying yard, for drying their coffee to maintain the coffee quality, as well as water augmentation structure. What is that water augmentation structure means? Nearby the coffee plantation, if they are having a fishery type or a pond where they can harvest water, that water can be utilized for pulping their coffee and upgrade their quality, and as well as that can be utilized for irrigating the coffee plants also. So these are the components that right now the Coffee Board is extending to the farmers, and with the help of the LRD and other, we see that there is enough scope, and the potentiality of taking up coffee in a vast manner in a mission mode is highly available. Farmers themselves also should understand the technicality of doing the coffee. Like the major challenges right now is coffee has to be grown under shade, a good canopy, because white stem borer is a insect pest which will damage if there is no shade. And to maintain the good quality and sustainability of the coffee cultivation, we require a very good canopy and shade. This is one of the challenge in many places in Nagaland, not only in Nagaland, in northeastern region. So shade is an important aspect for Arabica coffee, as well as for Robusta, but Robusta we require little less shade. And government, I hope that Nagaland government also will come up with some incentives, giving subsidy or something to the farmers if it is possible from the government side. But the coffee board side, we are having incentives. We are extending the incentives through DBT, direct benefit transfer to the farmers. Only problem and challenges with us is that we are not having manpower. So if the government of Nagaland deploys more manpower, and because in the 19 districts coffee is being spreaded in many areas, remote areas, to access those areas it is difficult, and most of the time see like there is landslide, then the road communication is not good, we are not reachable, and only we can go for inspection after the month of October like that, and we are getting very short time to cover all the areas. So these are some small challenges that we require to come across, and then I think we can overcome. But both government of Nagaland and coffee board together, if we can work there, we can meet our challenges that is there.
Coffee to during the 80s, Nagaland start kurishi, will be filler horigana. During 1996, 97 day, coffee to mokok chung dibi land source department niya, not all department eniga kurigana start kurishi. Ito mokok chung dibi 2016 pura 2022 takti around 550 hectare nishina cover kurishi approximately. Exact no he. Aro farmers kanto peshi interest kurigana kuriase. Idia aji mongsoim MTD Sir Mionan Chief Information Officer KDD moikan training ta lobuli IC. Poila 80s to do filler kanto asol to marketing problem takisi. Holibi ajikali coffee to peshi profitable ase. Ki hole buyers come to from Europe, or Southern India, or Northeast India pura Pacific ayase. Next year do moikan aro Pacific speculasi kile hule farmers are very much interested in coffee. Aro technical guidance to Land Source Department pura diasi, aro Coffee Port of India pura bi peshi mon degana farmers logot technical guidance to degana phal pura coffee do korease.
When it comes to the subsidy side, we did not get anything from the state government, but from the coffee board, we got the first installment as far as our village farmers are concerned. And some new farmers, their field is yet to be inspected and recommend for their first installment of the subsidy. Only now we realize that coffee is not to be taken up by ordinary people. It should be taken up by at least some educated people so that they learn the technicalities of the development of the farm from different stages. Because we are unable to follow the calendar of events every month, what is to be done in January, in February, March, like that. We do not know. We are ignorant, completely ignorant about all this. So we need to have this kind of training from time to time.